Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Maida and you're watching Maida Pours. I'm an acrylic pouring fluid artist here on YouTube and I really appreciate you joining me today. I'm going to be doing a Dutch pour today. I haven't done one in a while. I miss doing Dutch pours and I thought I'm going to do kind of a springtime inspired Dutch pour. And my springtime colors are this brilliant, this is the folk art color shift in Vert Brilliant or Green Brilliant. And then I also have this neon pink. Where I live in California, the cherry blossoms are starting to bloom and it's pink and white everywhere. It's my favorite season when those trees start to bloom. So, and then I do have this color shift violet flash as well. I just love this color. I had a little left over, so I'm going to use it. And then I do have my Paynes gray, and I have this Prussian blue. I will put all of the paints and the descriptions in. Oh, and don't forget, last but not least, my Iridescent Pearl Fine. So I'll put all of the paints in the description. Most of these are leftover paints, with the exception of this neon Artist Loft neon pink here. Artist Loft I mix like my Liquitex paint, so that's 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. But then the color shift I mixed like 1-to-1, and then golden fluid is just like a squeeze into about 2 ounces of Floetrol. So I do have my blow dryer here. My paint covered, oh, as I drip the cord in paint. Be careful not to drip your cord in the paint. So I have my blow dryer here. Really nothing fancy or special about this blow dryer. The most important thing when doing a Dutch pour is having this directional piece though. You really need to be able to direct the air with that. So that is actually, in my opinion, it's not the brand, a blow dryer, it's that attachment that is key and important if you're going to use a blow dryer in a acrylic pour here. So I'm going to lay down my paints. I'm going to start with my Paynes gray, and I really just want a very small, I don't want too much. I have a lot of paints to kind of layer here, so I just want a very thin drizzle of each color. I do not want too much paint on this canvas. I don't want my Dutch pour I want there to be a lot of negative space when I blow this out. I just want my paints to be right along the center of the canvas. That's my goal. So I'm laying the dark blue and the green. I'm kind of sandwiching that Vert Brilliant color shift. Trying to sandwich in between my dark greens. I'm sorry, the green in between the dark blues. And then I'm going to come in with my purple. Whoop. My cup split. These plastic cups are not really designed to be bent into little funnels, but we're doing our best here. We just do our best. I love this color, and it should blend very nicely with the blue. I'm a little worried about the green kind of muddying it up, but I love that green. So the green reminds me of springtime. That's my Iridescent Pearl Fine. And then we're gonna finish it up with my neon pink. Okay, that might be a little too much pink. Okay, that's definitely too much pink. Uh-oh, all right, I'm actually gonna, sorry, it was too much. I just had to, and then I just got my, I'm gonna wipe that off. And just drip a little bit more white there. Okay. So I have too much pink there, but that's okay. I'll blow it that way. Okay, I am going to move my paints out of the way and I will be right back. All right, I am back. And I have a little bit more of my white base there to flood this over with. But first I'm just gonna go ahead, just run my torch over this, pop any bubbles that might be in there. You wanna make sure to get rid of air bubbles. Also, check your painting for any, I don't know, lumps, clumps, lint, hair. You know, I always try to keep my tweezers close by. I don't actually see anything right now. So I'm going to take my white paint and I'm going to pour just a thin kind of, just a drizzle along that side and along that side. I'm going to move that out of the way. I don't want it to interfere with my blow dryer. So I like to move, when I flood the white paint over, I like to keep my blow dryer setting on low. I like to make sure that the paint will move with the blow dryer setting at low. If it's not moving on low, for me, I found that it's probably still too thick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and flood this over. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop any more bubbles. I always love it at this stage. I just think it looks so cool. It's always fun. Okay, so I'm just gonna blow this out, and I'm gonna blow it up and down this line, but I'm not trying to like. We'll see how I do. We'll see how much paint moves. We'll see how the paint moves. Okay, and I actually blew that almost out. I blew that out with the blow dryer on low the entire time because this paint is moving easily, and that's actually what I want. I'm going to do a little bit more sort of with with my mouth. All right. So it's actually hard to move the paint, which is good. It means there's not too much of it. A little bit more there. Sorry, I'm like pulling out my apron so I don't drip in here. And also down in here. There we go. There, that's better. Okay. Yay. Just want it a little bit feathery up there. I do have a straw. I'm going to use a straw for this part. Just kind of wanted that like fooshed out a little bit. Fooshed. That's a total term. Just fooshing that out a little bit more. Okay. I don't want to mess with it too much because I really do love most of these details. But I can't help it play a little bit. Okay, I think that okay. Okay, there's a lot of cool little cells forming. I feel like I do see a lump in there. I don't want it to be a lump, but I think it is. I'm gonna get it out so carefully. Yep, that was a piece. I wish I'd caught that earlier. It's okay. But I'm just going ahead, I'm popping bubbles. And I always do a little bit of stretching for a couple of reasons. One, it does help the paint possibly have like a few more reactions happening, a few more cells popping up and forming, but also I like to make sure that I don't have too much paint on my canvas still. So I have one spot that is still moving around quite a bit, so I'm just going to try to blow this out just a little bit more. Okay. I can see that it's like okay. There's still, I don't think it's gonna, I think it's gonna dry okay. Because the paint itself was mixed to such a thin consistency. I probably didn't really show you that very well. I still have my green paint right here. So this is all mixed to a consistency that kind of just goes right back into the cup. It doesn't leave a mound. This is metallic, so it appears a little bit thicker, but very thin consistency. Pours off of the popsicle stick or my stirrer like milk, honestly. Maybe heavy cream, I don't know, more like milk. Alrighty, here it is. And this is what I was imagining. I wanted just mostly white with this sort of like bright pop of pink, some green, the blues. The green shifts to this gold color, which is always so lovely. And there's a lot of cool areas with like really neat like little reactions in there. So this is a very fun Dutch pour. I love how this came out. I would love to hear what you think in the comics. I do have a piece of hair there. Oh my goodness. It's like, I think my hair, but a very short piece of it. Okay. I was leaning all over it and blowing it out. So I guess that, you know, be on the lookout for any stray hairs. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I would appreciate if you liked this video to go ahead and hit that like button, because it really does help YouTubers out. And if you enjoy watching videos like this, consider subscribing, because this is what I do here, acrylic paint pouring. And I'm gonna go ahead and bring you in a clip for a close-up. But thank you again for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye. Okay, let's go down in for a close-up. I love how much negative space there is. That's what I was going for. I just wanted the color to be across the center of the canvas. So mission accomplished. Lots of really cool little effects in here. So bright and colorful. I love the pink. I don't use pink that often, but I really like how it works in this piece here. And that's the green, which is definitely flashing to gold in parts. The green gold, very pretty down in here. Very nice. I like how that sort of looks like a wave flowing off. So there you go. My spring explosion Dutch pour. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.